it's a challenge that has been around for a while. There's been a lot of different things proposed to how to address it. And I think one of the most important aspects is this is a really multifaceted, multi-layered challenge. And you need things kind of address different parts of this clinical research and clinical trial ecosystem to actually create the impact and change that we want to see. So I think there's parts of it that start with just location and where this takes place. From a research perspective, academic research centers, historically have been, carrying the load of where, research can typically take place, and they have the infrastructure, but they're not convenient, they're not near, and they're not, easy to navigate for a lot of different patient communities, especially underrepresented patient populations. So I think finding the right sites, the right locations to do this that are at the point of care, that depend on that physician and trusted relationship with the patient is really a core part of what's needed. And that can be, at a physician practice, that can be at a federally qualified health center, that can be at different community-based service centers that allow kind of embedding this into kind of just normal care delivery and having research as a care option really as one of the considerations that need to be put in place. As we go beyond just kind of where it's taking place, I think there's a component of, how do you, build the right awareness, understanding of what research is, so that as it is considered as a care option, it's something that, people understand what the implication is, people understand how then that translates to something, whether or not they want to take part in. And I think, again, for underrepresented patient populations specifically, we need to think about making sure we're taking that message out to them in different ways. And there needs to be a strong reach beyond the practice walls to take that message. And there's a community engagement component as we think about making sure that we're having dialogue and making sure that it's done early, making sure it's sustained dialogue, and making sure it happens beyond just kind of the lens of a single study. I think by creating kind of more of I'd say ongoing relationship with patients, build that level of trust and awareness, I think it sets up much better to potentially have the right conversation when a study comes forward. You think about it, it starts with meeting people with where they are, and having an honest and open dialogue, listening to what the patient challenges are, what the needs are of a particular community, of a particular disease state, and the things that they're seeing, and have a dialogue as to why research as a care option could or should be considered. And I think you need to do it. You need to do it authentically, and you need to do it with different people, because finding that who is the right trusted messenger, and to be able to take that message, have the dialogue, and kind of serve as that bridging point is really important. And I think you can't have too many touch points in awareness to kind of bring that forward.